And Wadah, why is Saudi Arabia coming out with an explanation now, 18 days later? And I know that you knew Khashoggi personally. Is this a satisfying response?
Of course. I mean, we have been expecting this. Everyone was talking about a preparation for cover-up. And the cover-up was, in a way, unfortunately, I mean, of course, the Saudis don't want to admit exactly what has happened, but they are trying to cover up, in a sense, a lousy one, ill-planned, and it's a joke, actually, more than anything else. This cover-up started in Washington when Trump said it might be rogue elements within the system rather than the institution. And you have heard his answer today. So there was some communication between the Americans and the Saudis to find a way out of this by putting it on the shoulders of some people, the 18 who they have arrested, and trying to brush it under the carpet, hoping that the Turks might cooperate by not having the full investigation revealed, also by having the international opinion, which in my opinion, extremely vital, media and people who speak all over the world, you know, to understand this story, which in my opinion will never happen because it is not actually even intelligent the way that they have done it, and it's not going to fly anywhere.
So do you think we'll ever get the real story? I mean, as you say, you think there's a cover-up between the United States and Saudi Arabia, two major forces globally. Do you think we'll ever really know what happened? Do you think this is just will get covered up and die away?
Of course not. Actually, this is a story. I mean, a journalist knows that. A story normally in international media doesn't survive more than 5 days, 6 days, a week. Now we are talking about almost 20 days, and the issue of Jamal Khashoggi is still headline in most of the mainstream media internationally. It is not dying away. It is becoming a personal issue between journalists across the world, freedom lovers across the world, and people who search for truth across the world. But also, it is a tipping point of a relationship with authoritarian regimes in the region. It's not a matter that just Jamal Khashoggi's story has created this kind of issue, and the Saudis before that, where Saudi Arabia was an oasis of democracy and tolerance. It is not. This is the same crown prince who have waged war in Yemen, who have put Qatar under siege, who arrested a prime minister of Lebanon, who made a lot of arrests against almost everyone who matters in Saudi Arabia. And this is the tipping point of a continuous, perpetual process that he has been doing in order to drag this region and destroy the fabric of the Saudi society. This is why, in my opinion, the world is fed up of what is happening in Saudi Arabia.